Welcome back, citizens, and thank you for watching. We'd like to thank all of our patrons and channel members. Thank you so much for your support. If you enjoy our content, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button to help the channel grow. In today's episode, we'll be checking out days 3 and 4 of Invictus launch week and its featured manufacturer, Aegis Dynamics. And that episode starts right now. Okay, as a reminder of how to get to Invictus, you start here at the Aegis Dynamics spaceport. In the shuttle station, you go to the left past the one for Providence platform to the one to the Vision Center here. All right. Well, welcome back, and let's head on up to check out Aegis. If you're wondering why I'm still in my banana suit here, we just finished doing Java with Jawa, where we usually do mining, but we were here checking out Invictus as well. And that video will be coming out a little later in the week. So let's go up and take a look at our map here and see what we're going to do. All right. We have two halls open. We got Zenith Hall 5 and Zenith Hall 2. And then the main Zenith Hall, of course. In the main hall, we have the Retaliator Bomber, the Redeemer, the Saber, Hammerhead, and Saber Comet. Zenith Hall 2, that is where the Avengers are, the Gladius, and the Eclipse. And in Zenith Hall 5, that's where the Vanguards are. So let's go ahead and check out the main hall here first. All right. So, and down below, they do have the hollows. We'll check those out at the end. All right. So let's go ahead and head on up to this sign here. Check it out first. And Aegis Dynamics honors Miles' song. When Aegis Dynamics was first designing the Idris in the 26th century, the power cabling that of that era was incapable of handling a large energy demands of the capital ship's state-of-the-art weapon system. It would be materials engineer Miles Song who would solve that problem with the introduction of a brand new manufacturing process that would not only meet but exceed the energy requirements of their cabling. This new MS-class cable type, used for over 2 centuries, would allow Aegis to build faster and stronger ships for the UEE Navy. All right, so that's kind of cool. So what do we got over here? We have, I'll go up, look at the sign here, the Aegis Retaliator. And the Retaliator is a long-range anti-capital ship bomber, covered in manned turrets and capable of launching size 9 torpedoes. So that is a pretty bad boy right there. Now remember, you can rent all of these. So make sure you get out here and rent some of these guys, all right? So let's go around behind it here. Right, we'll kind of dip under the wing here. Go over here to this guy. And see what we got here. Oh, somebody's standing in the middle of the sign. So we'll just kind of look over his shoulder. This is the Saber Comet. The Saber Comet is a special edition of the Saber with custom livery and a loadout geared to Arena Commander. That's kind of cool. I like that kind of digital camo there. That's kind of cool. So, all right. Yeah. All right. So that's cool. Let's go on over here. Right. Yeah, this is the Hammerhead over here. I don't even need to find a thing for the Hammerhead. All right. The Hammerhead. This is a big ship. It's a multi-crew corvette bristling with manned turrets and heavy firepower. So yeah, we've taken this sucker out a couple times. Fist and I have, and getting people to man the turrets, and that's just a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. So let's head on over to this guy. I think this is just the Aegis Saber. And yeah, it's right here. It's the Aegis Saber. And the Aegis Saber, favoring agility over durability, the Saber is light, sleek, and deadly. All right, so that's the Aegis Saber. That's a pretty cool ship. I like the kind of red canopy there. That's kind of cool. Yep. There it says Aegis Saber. Right. So, yeah. And let's go over to this guy over here. This is the Aegis Redeemer. Right. This is a pretty cool ship as well. Let's go check a look inside. So, Redeemer here. This is kind of cool. Some sleeping quarters and such. Right. Let's go over and look at this little kiosk over here again. Give you a little more information. All right. You can own the next great starship designed by Star Citizen backers. Yeah. The Aegis Redeemer is a powerful fighting ship capable of holding its own in combat with powerful weapons payload. So that's that guy right there. That's cool. Right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and head on over to Zenith Hall 2 and take a look at the ships in there that we talked about. You can see here this. Got this. These guys go ahead do flybys. We weren't able to see it today when we were checking out the fleet. We were too busy rescuing one of our own. So, yeah, let's head on in. And united in purpose. Got some, yeah, guys tell them to launch there, I guess. All right. So, let's see what we got here. This is more about Aegis. Aegis Dynamics salutes Squadron 78. And it's best known for the public for their colorful mascot, and they're part of Operation Unilateral Force, a 2940 effort aimed at inciting Vandal infighting by targeting a single clan's line of battle. All right. Through surgical strikes performed by 78's fleet of powerful retaliator bombers, they would weaken the targeted clan with the hopes that this vulnerability would then make them a target for the Vandal clans, thus diverting attention and resources from the UEE space while inflicting further ongoing losses on Vandal clans involved. At the culmination of the operation, the 78 took a part in a major strike that resulted in the crippling of an enemy kingship and significant Vandal losses. All right. So let's go down here. Let's start over here. This is one of my favorite ships here. This is the Gladius. And we'll just kind of look over his shoulder here. You can look at that. The Gladius Valiant. And it's a special edition Gladius with custom livery and a loadout geared also for Arena Commander. So, yeah, I have the pirate version of this. It is a great ship. It can't take that many strikes, but it is very, very agile. So, yeah, let's go ahead and head on over here to one of the Titans. So, which one is this? Is this just a regular Titan? No, this is the Warlock. This is the Avenger Titan Warlock, a variant of the Avenger armed with an EMP generator to disable enemy vehicles. Yeah, so you can do an EMP pulse and take out people's shields. So that's pretty cool. See if we can get inside and look at that EMP. Yep, there it is. There's the EMP generator right there. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and back out. Right, now let's go on over here. Yeah, this is the Eclipse, I'm pretty sure. This is a ship that Fist got me for doing, it's kind of a heavier ship. So yeah, this is the Aegis Eclipse. It's a stealth bomber. So yeah, it's a sleek stealth bomber armed with heavy torpedoes. So it's a pretty cool ship. It's kind of like a stealth bomber of today. Yeah, it's a pretty cool ship. All right. Now, let's go ahead and head on over towards this adventure over here. And this is the Avengers Stalker. It's a modified version of the Avenger catering to bounty hunters equipped with prison cells. Let's go take a peek at those. See if we can get in there. I think we can. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, see? Okay, just put your bad guys in there and haul them in and collect your bounty. Cool. Right. And this guy here, the next one, that is the Avenger Titan Renegade. It's this guy right here. And yeah, here's your Titan Renegade. The Renegade Titan Renegade is a special edition Avenger. Comes with a custom livery and a loadout also geared for Arena Commander. I started off with the regular Avenger, which is this one right here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And that was my starter ship. And then I traded it in and got this one. So they are great ships. Just the Avenger Titan is a former advocacy patrol ship with added capacity, cargo capacity for light hauling. This is a great starter ship. This you can do dogfighting, you can do bounty missions, you can do cargo running. The thing you really can't do is mine with it, unless it is like cave mining, and then you could just fly there, get out. That's how I got my start. I took that in there and just landed next to caves, went in there, did hand mining until I was able to buy my first rock, and then I would fly to where I had my rock parked, and then I could just drive the rock away from the station and earn money that way till I had enough to buy my prospector. All right, so what we're going to do is head on over to Zenith Hall 5. So it's a bit of a trek across the showroom floor here, so I'll see you when we get there. Right, welcome to Hall 5, and remember that these are the Vanguards here. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the first Vanguard. This guy right here. Let's see if it's going to give me a tag. And this is the Vanguard Harbinger. Or Harbinger, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And it's a powerful bomber that can operate out of the roughest forward operating bases. Right. That's a tough ship right there. It really is. Okay. And this guy here, let's see, cheat, get up here. And, yeah, this is the Hoplite. It's a long-range squad dropship with man turrets for protection. Right? So that's kind of cool. These things are heavy duty. They have great armor on them. They really do. this one here. And this is the Vanguard Warden. Over here so we can take a better peek at it. And the Vanguard Warden is a long-range heavy fighter with a man turret. That's kind of cool. That's two people can fly in that. And believe me, it can hold its own. And we got our last one over here. We'll just go ahead and do this. This is the Sentinel, designed to fly smart against, or instead of taking enemies head on. So this is a neat ship as well. So yeah, those are the Vanguards. So what we're going to do now is head on down to the holodeck to see what Aegis has going for the future and take a look at their holos. I'll see you when we get down there. All right, the holos are in there, but I wanted to show you this here real quick. This is kind of the history of Invictus. It says United in Purpose. Started in 2541. After establishing a contract with the Devaran species, they launched an immediate attack, instigating the First Devaran War. Okay. In 2542, so that's a year later, the first Invictus launches taking place on October 12th, set with bringing new recruits to Invictus to the Invictus base on Mars. So yeah, the Invictus was a ship that would come around and pick up recruits because a lot of recruits weren't able to get there on their own. Okay, at 2579, Invictus base on Mars officially closes. Okay, in 2581, Imperator Evan Mezer officially formalizes Invictus as a recognized yearly event. Okay, 2632, Invictus ceremonies reformatted to change the destination of their transports from Borea to Magnus to MacArthur and Killian. Okay, so yeah, their ceremonies would move. And 2637, Terra abstains from participating in Invictus in protest of the Imperator's measures the third, increasing pro-military Agenor. A senator, assassin Kieran, speaks at the event. So sorry about the pronunciation there, folks, but you can go ahead and read that. 2681, military officially ends providing naval transports from all Empire works. Recruits are now ordered to self-report to station inside of Killian. Okay. Invictus ceremony on Angeli services as the backdrop for the climatic finality of the classic what's that, Specs vid? All Tomorrow's Guardians. Okay. In 2743, Imperator Galar Mezer the Ninth makes attendance mandatory to Invictus events around the Empire. Anti-Mezer activists turn this against him by using Invictus ceremonies to mate safely. Okay. So 2794, after the fall of the Mezers, the newly instated High Command removed any remaining loyalists from their ranks and needed a new influx of recruits. Invictus is moved to its current date in May to accommodate the need. Okay, 2803. 999th Squadron begins to perform at select Invictus ceremonies. Right, and the Imperator attends Invictus ceremony on Earth. 2875, recorded aboard the Archangel station, Emperor Golden Selly, I think that's how you pronounce that, makes infamous one-day speech outlining the desire to hold Invictus celebration on Synth World. And then 2912, which wasn't that long ago, yeah, what was that? 40 years ago. Another Invictus ceremony. This one on Terra appears as the backdrop for a set piece of astromedics from the fire. Okay, so that's just a little bit of history, a little bit of lore for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and head on in here and see what our first ship is. This is a hollow of a ship to come. And this is the Aegis Nautilus. With 4 centuries of distinguished service under its belt, Aegis Dynamics Nautilus tactical mine layer represents the ultimate in strategic combat engineering, with fully integrated mine development, sweeping, and disarming capabilities. So yeah, it's a mine layer. So that's kind of cool. That is cool. Right on. Again, I wonder how big those things are. Just don't know. All right. So let's go around over here. Because this is the Vulcan. And Aegis Vulcan. Refuel, repair, rearm. Because a one-man support crew with Aegis Dynamics versatile Vulcan supplying aid to pilots on the fly, whether pinned down under heavy fire and in need of ammunition, low on quantum fuel after an ill-planned jump, or stranded in unknown space with a busted thruster. A pilot in distress can always count on a Vulcan and its cadre of drones to lend speedy and efficient assistance. So, yeah, somebody during the stream was pointing out that kind of looks like a mole. So, but yeah, so there is your Vulcan. Right. So let's go ahead and head on out. And well, that's your tour for today. Make sure that you come back tomorrow, or not tomorrow, sorry, in a couple days here for your next thing on days 5 and 6. The manufacturer will be at RSI, Origin Jumpworks, Consolidated Outland, and Argo Astronautics. So those will be coming up next. So that'll be out in a couple days. So make sure you get down here, try out some of these ships, check them out. Everything you can rent here, you can rent for free. And yeah, maybe you'll find your new best ship. So thank you so much for being here. We'll see you in the verse, and happy mining.